Hello there and welcome to Lower 6 Maths A-Level Practice Paper B, and here we're working on question 6, a trigonometry question for 6 marks. Okay, so we find all the solutions in between 0 to 360 to the equation 8 minus 7 cos of x equals 6 sine squared, giving our answer to 1 decimal place where appropriate. Right, okay, so what we generally have to do with these ones is it's looking like a sort of quadratic, however it's a different sine and cos function. We've got a cos here and we've got a sine here. Now the only way we can change this is we can't change the cos function, but we can have a go at changing the sine function here. If we remember back to our identity, sine squared plus cos squared equals 1, we can rearrange this to sine squared x will equal 1 minus cos squared of x. So we move the cos squared onto the other side, and now all of a sudden what we've got is rewriting this equation here, 8 minus 7 cos x will equal 6 times sine squared, which is 1 minus cos squared x. And from this we're still going to get a quadratic, but it's going to be so much easier because it's only got cos functions in there. Right, let's expand those brackets. Equals 6 minus 6 cos squared x. And as with any quadratic function, we take everything onto one side where there is a positive x squared. In this case here, it's a positive cos squared that we want. So add cos squared onto the left, 6 cos squared x. Then it's going to be minus 7 cos x here. And then it's going to be 8 to take away 6 is plus 2, which will equal 0. Right, okay, so let's see if we can now factorize this into two brackets. Try the 6 and the 1. I can't see that happening. I think it's probably going to be a 3 cos x and a 2 cos x. And if we put a minus 2 here and a minus 1 here, that will give us minus 4 cos and minus 3 cos. That will give us minus 7 cos in total. Great, so all of this stuff here is going to equal 0. So therefore, cos of x is either going to equal 2 over 3, or cos of x is going to equal 1 over 2. Okay, so this is going to happen for the whole cos range in between 0 to 360. So let's draw out that graph in between 0 to 360. I'm going to get a couple of solutions, one at 2/3 and one at a half. So we're going to get one set of solutions here. And then for the half one, we're going to get some solutions here. Right, okay, so what we need to do first is find cos minus 1 of 2/3, which is equal to 48.2. Solution for this is going to be 360 take away the 48.2, so this is also given to give us cos of 360 minus 48.2, which is going to give us 311.8. And for the other one, cos minus 1 of a half, remember this from GCSE, this is 60, and so this here is our 60 degrees, so it's going to be 360 take away that 60 degree angle from here to here. So that's going to be 360 minus 60, which will give us 300. Okay, so all these four are our answers. Let's just summarize this. X is equal to 48.2, 60, 300, and 311.8. Yeah, one decimal place where necessary, so I've done just as they've asked for in that question. Great, 6 marks.